But it turns out we can walk around still. And as we do so... Ow! What? Which way are you walking? Can't you see where you're going? No, not really. It's okay, this isn't a dream. It's a miracle, a real miracle. It seems everyone's alright. I thought everything was about to be destroyed, but everyone is alive. The only way to describe it is as a miracle. Did the dragon's revival give power to all life? That nearly scared me to death, but I guess this is what they mean by a crisis gone is easily forgotten. In any case, everyone's just peachy keen now. Well, what do you know? Looks like everyone's still alright. That was scary. That was the very definition of scary. Any more? Can't run while we're in here or anything. Say, are you Kyle? Oh, you're okay. That's great. What a relief. Hey, everybody. Kyle's over here and he's doing just fine. Yeah? I'm alright over here. Kyle, Lucas said he wanted to meet you. Well, alright. Come on over, man. I'd love to hang out with you. Kyle, thank you so much for everything and for helping Lucas and the others. This world might have been completely destroyed had it not been for you. Well, I guess I did play my part. To be honest, I was so scared the moment Lucas pulled the last needle. I did have faith, though. I had faith, but I felt a kind of fear so bad that I almost expected my entire body to blow apart. But as you can see, everyone's just fine. We've regained something incredibly immense. Don't know why, but I can't stop my tears from coming out. What is this feeling? What could it be? This is the first time I've ever seen you cry, Kumatora. Oh, it's a dialogue between Kumatora and Duster. You're really cute now that I look. Looks like they kinda got a thing going here, huh? Whoa, whoa, whoa! Stop it! Stop it! Stop stepping on me! Even mole crickets are living creatures too, you know? Hey, it's the mole cricket. Nice. Poke, poke. Hee hee, who poked you in the back? Guess who? Incidentally, I'm Wes, and it wasn't me. Sure it wasn't, buddy. I'm Alec. I didn't poke you in the back, Kyle. He's playing innocent, but Wes was the one who did it. We're both alive and well. Isn't that right? We're both well. Well, that's good. Oxygen? Oh, no, not you again. Oh, have we met somewhere before? Me? My name's Rope Snake. I was just considering living a quiet life as a snake rope now. If you happen to find that kind of sad, then please talk to me and say thanks. Thanks, buddy. And your jaw saved us all. No ordinary snake could have done that, nor an ordinary rope. This conversation is turning out to be long, just like the snake I am, but I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Kyle, was it? I'll be certain to etch that name into my mind. Have a good New Year. Have a good New Year. Well, it's not quite here yet, but... Whoa, holy crap. Salsa. Now that my saving job is over, I think I'll settle down and take care of the tadpoles. Thank you for everything. No, wait, it's the other way around. Yeah, pretty much. Trip down. Hey, Mr. Saturn. Trip down, hit nose on ground. Ooh, yeah, that would be painful. It is rather large, isn't it? Hey, it's Boney. I'm doing well, too. Good stuff. Yep, so as we're walking around here, we're seeing it looks like everyone's doing alright after all, even though we pretty much just saw the world end. I guess by some sort of miracle we all managed to survive. Touch something rolling around. The rolling thing wobbles with glee. Oh, it's Porky in the Absolutely Safe capsule, huh? At least, I mean, that's what you're led to believe, I guess. Seems to be something inside, but you can't really tell what it is. Oh, your foot hit something small and round. It's a doorknob! Got the doorknob. Hey, we finally picked it up. Can't access your inventory or anything, though. Oh, Kyle, thanks. I feel so utterly, incredibly thankful for everything you've done. No problem. Thanks for everything. I wish we could always be together. We just met and now we have to say goodbye. Yeah, isn't that the truth? All the people of this world are saved thanks to you. Thank you, Kyle. That was fun. Let's meet again sometime. We can meet as many times as we want. Yeah, just start playing the game again, huh? Bye. What's the world there like? Looks like things will work out here, but what about your world? Will it be alright? Well, I sure hope so. Hey, Otherworld, be good to Kyle. Aw, thanks, guys. I love how the characters are telling my world to be nice to me. I think that's just so awesome. I think that's an awesome touch. Come back sometime. Oh, I definitely will. I'll be back for sure. Yeah, we'll meet again. We sure had a lot of fun, didn't we? Oh, yeah, you have no idea. Oh. I think we're reaching the end here. Thanks. Okay, so that's the end of walking around, and as we're going to see here, this is actually, that was the ending. That's all you get to see. And personally, I love it. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who are like, well, the ending doesn't tell us what happens, you know? What happens? Does everyone survive? Is the world alright, you know? And so I kind of like that it's pretty much left to your own interpretation, really. We're going to get a little view at the cast list here of all the characters in the game. So, I guess I would be... it wouldn't be fair, really, if I went through this without sort of giving my interpretation of the ending, really. I mean, what I think, before we get into this, one of the beautiful things about, you know, like, games or literature in general is that so much of it is left open for you to interpret for yourself, you know? Like, a lot of people may have seen the ending as the end of the world, or a lot of people may have seen the ending as, like, the rebirth of everything. And personally, I'm sort of in the latter group. I mean, it was sort of told throughout that if the person with the heart of good pulled the needles, then all life and all time would be reborn. So, you know, I mean, you wouldn't... And since... It's also not really clarified that since Lucas pulled 4 and the Masked Man or Klaus pulled 3, that, you know, it's like, would the 4 just win out completely, or is it sort of a mixture? You know, that's kind of left open as well, but... I don't know, the way I kind of see it is that we pulled more, and in the end, we pulled the final one as well. So, you know, I think Lucas, like, is pretty much just entirely the one who passed his hard on, or whatever they call it. So, yeah, I'm kind of in the field that everything gets reborn. I mean, I kind of came up with this little theory, like, the very first time that I saw this ending. I saw the cast list here, and I was reminded of when Leader was telling the story about the White Ship. How, you know, all the people on the ship were given new roles, and, you know, new roles, new parts to play in a story, basically. And what we're looking at in the cast list isn't the end, but is actually the beginning of, you know, the next... Like, it's telling us all the characters beforehand like it would in a play, you know? So, I don't know, that's kind of the way... That's kind of just a little thought I had. I don't really... Like, that's obviously not official or anything, but... I mean, I'm one of those people who believes that, you know, everything got reborn, sort of thing. So, I mean, I wouldn't just say, oh, well, all life got destroyed, that's it. But, you know, because at the end it says they're all okay, so I guess that's kind of what you're supposed to kind of interpret, but... you know, again, everyone kind of has their own little thoughts about the ending, and because of that, a lot of people don't really like it, because we can't really say, you know, concrete, this is what happened, period, kind of thing, but... personally, I really like that it's left open to interpretation. I mean, your all's opinions may be completely different from mine, and that's perfectly fine, you know, that's the beauty of it, so... I guess pretty much all interpretations are welcome here. And we get a look at all the cast lists, like I said, and we get a nice little look at the DCMC here. Gotta love those guys, man. Saved our butts at the end there. And Neckbeard and Skinhead. I mean, yeah, it's literally gonna go through every single, like, individual character in the game that we ever met, so... And of course there's Kumatora dressed up as Violet. Yeah, I'm not really getting into my final thoughts about the game right here just yet, because after this little cast list, there's actually the real staff credits at the end, so we're gonna have a lot of time just sitting here sort of talking, you know. So I kind of want to save some things for then, so I'm not just sitting there going, what do I say? Yeah. There's the Bucket Bros. We saw each of the chimeras up there when we were trying to drain the water from that one Mad Gypsy's place. I don't even remember which one that was now, but... Oh, it's the Mr. Saturns. Gotta love those guys. And we kind of get I really like this theme here. This is actually the theme of Saturn Valley, but transposed a few keys higher, which is really cool, actually. I really like it. All the Mr. Saturn ladder. It's still not taller than Leader, but... And the rope sync, of course. Gotta love that guy. And these are pretty much just all the random NPCs that were in towns and stuff. Of course, there's a construction worker and Mr. T. And a few of the guys. The guy in the business suit. We saw a few of those, actually, in the Empire Porky. Or, not in the building, but in New Pork City. And there's the hot dog stand guy or whatever. The concession stand guy, whatever. And, hey, there's those two people that were in love with each other. And then we get a... pretty much a version of the Mad Gypsies music here. Hey, it's the two rowing dudes. Oh, where was that guy at? I remember seeing that guy, but I don't even remember where. Some of the random animals, the dogs, and the sparrows. We didn't hardly talk to any of the sparrows. They all just kind of give advice for, like, first-timers. Hey, look, it's their sheep. It's Flint's sheep. And the 2 mice that were in the attic of the Club Titty Boo. The Dragos. Ah, I love the Dragos. See, that's also kind of why I liked my little, like, cast list as the beginning of the new world sort of thing. Because I like that the Dragos were returned to normal as well. You know, it didn't show Mecha Drago, it just showed the Drago. So. And then we get, like, a super fast version of the Mad Gypsy theme, which is awesome. And there's all the Mad Gypsies. See, the Mad Gypsies kind of have, like, a little hole in my little theory, so it's not really supportable or anything. I just kind of like it. I think it sounds good. Like, I don't know if the Mad Gypsies would be brought back as well, because they were kind of... I mean, I guess they'd have to be, wouldn't they? Because it was, like, the ancestors of the Mad Gypsies that sealed the dragon in the first place, so they'd have to be around again. I don't know. Like I said, it's all just open to interpretation. And there's Facade. Notice comes in at the end of the Mad Gypsies, pretty much further cementing the whole Locria thing. And these are all the different ranks of pig masks, including the Navy Squeals with their little bibs, and the Fierce Pork Trooper. Yeah, that guy ended up being pretty cool after all. Hardcore DCMC fan. I mean, I definitely can't hold that against him. The chauffeur and Mini Porky. Look at Mini Porky. Ah, he's going crazy. The oxygen supply. And there's the robot form of Porky. Whoa, yep, there's the real one. And then I really like this. It shows the masked man, and then he takes his helmet off and just kind of like walks down through the credits here to join up with the family who's together once again. And then we get sort of a version of the theme of love in this game that's with a sort of embellished melody. There's Flint and Hinawa, Boney, Klaus, and Lucas, the original set of people we started the very game out with, so... And with that, I think that's pretty much going to mark the end of the cast list. Lucas and Klaus start running. And then that music plays. Every time that part of the music plays, it makes me think of the Sunflower Fields chapter where you see Hinawa for the for the first time there. Because they use that same little effect. And it's the doorknob. That's awesome.